All right, we are back with the brand new episode of Another 24. And on this episode, man, I got some special guests in the building. They kicking that player shit. They kicking that fly shit.
You did.
Most importantly, they kicking that real shit. So I want y'all to introduce yourselves one time, man. Who we got in the building?
You know, it's King of the Lost Kids himself, man. Mahdi, the motherfucking rock star.
It also in this bitch, man. Rich Slime in the building, man. Global Gang in the building, man. Know what the fuck going on.
Yeah, your boy, pretty thug KO. Keep it pretty thug.
Keep it pretty and thuggy. That sound like a pimp. Keep
Right,
it pretty and thuggy.
Sound like a pimp superhero, bro. There's a tagline, but you gotta put that on a t-shirt, brother.
Keep it pretty and thuggy. That's fun.
But man, appreciate y'all boys for pulling up, man.
So appreciate you for having me.
Yeah, for sure. How everything been going with y'all? Y'all been killing it right now?
Shit been work, man. Just fun. Just call it fun.
You call it fun?
Yeah, it's just fun. I'm just having a whole lot of fun with this shit, man. Just creating.
That's the goal right there, right? Okay. So how did y'all get into music, man? What's y'all come up been like?
Shit, I feel like music kind of like chose me. It's just always something that was present in my life. Always like, I feel like I first experienced it like growing up the way I like grew up, like where my father did music, and I was on a land that was so like dealing with all this, where it was constant events and music and festivals and things like that. So I feel like I was always inspired by music, and it just became a way that I communicate over time. And I just, you know.
What's your earliest music memory? Like, what's your first song that you remember back in the day? Like, damn.
My earliest memory of music, and it's crazy. I forgot how old I was. I probably was like 5.
Damn.
And it was one of the events, and one of my friends, I didn't even write the rap. One of my friends wrote a rap and wanted me to be on the stage with him because he got to rap at the festival on the land, I swear. Okay. And I remember standing up there holding the mic, rapping a rap that he wrote, but just like this, like in front of hella people, like
nervous as
nervous as shit, like.
So how you was doing it? You spell a beat? Like
I was reading it. I was reading it on stage with a piece of paper and the mic like this, tripling.
Man, hell no.
I was reading like like it was a paragraph. Like I wasn't even rapping for.
Did they boo you or did you get some applause, bro?
I was a kid. Of course, I was like, yeah. It made it seem like I just dropped the illest 16 I ever heard.
Do you remember the rap?
I don't. Hell no, that was too long ago.
Man, damn. So from that moment, what happened next? Like, was you like, man, I could do better next time, or like, was you kicking yourself about that performance?
I was kicking myself kind of like I was just like still terrified, like shaking up. I was like, I just did that. Right. But I feel like after that, life's. I just had it was like my story with music. It was constant like a fight. It was like kicking my ass, like nigga, you're gonna do music. Right, this is your calling. Because I would like go through stuff in life and like kind of escape from it or not be doing it, focusing on other things. At a point in time, I was just like trying to focus on designing clothes, finding myself. Yeah. But I feel like it always found me. Every time I was like in my lowest moments, I'm like weird like that. Like when I should be crying, I didn't thought about a song. Yeah. I'm like, I need to express myself with this.
Yeah, I mean that's how you channel energy. Some people channel energy a different way. Like they get mad or they goddamn just crying shit. You do music. You know what I'm saying? It's all energy at the end of the day. We put that on silent. Huh? Yeah, they probably looking for it. You can take it out there.
Very interesting ringer there.
Right. Sorry about that, y'all. But so yeah, what were some of your favorite like musical influences, like favorite rappers or favorite artists back in the day?
Okay, I would say growing up, it was my dad. Then
what kind of music did he do?
Like 70s singing, I don't know, like real slow jams, like Play a Daddy singing, like serenading the women type of music. Yeah. And it was cool. That or it was like thoughtful music, like Only a Dream is like one of my favorite songs by him. I like still listen to that song today. Okay. It was just a powerful song to me. Right. But I feel like as like known big artist, Nas was like a big influence. At first I was like lyrical. I was always like into like rapping like lyrically. So I used to listen to a lot of Nas. Okay. Nas's Like is like one of my favorite songs. Like, I could rap that song. Right. But I was listening like Nas, a little bit of Biggie, Tupac.
East Coast.
And then like in the current days, I enjoy the underground scene a lot. Like I rarely listen to a lot of mainstream. I'm very like particular music. I listen to all types of genres. Rock was a big part of phase of my life. I listened to Linkin Park, one of my favorite bands. I listen to The Fray.
Okay.
A little bit of everybody, Evanescence, like stuff like that. I just kind of like really explore music. I'm one of the type of people that's like, I give all types of music a chance.
You go deep with it.
And I just like this one thing. I'm like, all right, I listen to an extensive body of work, but I like this song. It's something about this, and I do that.
Shout out to Nas, man. Nas, man, still matter. That's still one of my favorite albums. So Nas definitely a legend. So sounds like you got a wide variety of influences there. You got a lyrical beast. And Nas, and then you got Linkin Park, you know, melodic, different type of sound. Yeah. So yeah, Stillmatic again, definitely one of my favorite albums. Rewind, that shit was so hard. He spit a whole song backwards. Like, who do that shit?
Lyrical genius.
Lyrical genius, man. So that's dope. So, and in music, we've seen, especially in rap, we've seen a lot of artists kind of do the genre bending thing. Like even back to the Beastie Boys, they was like rock infused. Ice-T did a heavy metal album, I think it was. Then it transitioned into guys like the Gorillas, kind of doing a little bit of both. And now you got Uzi, you got Cardi. You
can't forget Wayne. Wayne resurfaced it. He resurfaced it when he went into the rock, and then that's when they made it a thing again.
Exactly.
That's when Jay-Z did the feature with Linkin Park. He reparked that song.
Best of both worlds type jump. So when you decided to do music, it sounds like you kind of are doing that genre bending thing.
Yeah, like.
So how did you find that was your lane? Like, how do you know that was you?
Trials and tribulations. I just did a lot of different music, like songs. It's a lot of songs I got that nobody would ever hear. Like, you know what I mean? It was just a lot of experimenting, and I feel like how I gauged it was what came more natural to me while recording, because I got out of like writing, like actually like writing before I record, like maybe like 6 years ago. Yeah. Because I was just writing everything. And I started like getting into the just free, like letting free. And that's the direction it kind of pulled me. I was like, was a natural with that, and that like how to express myself, and it just kind of like worked out. Once I feel that zone, it's a feeling. Music is so spiritual, it's a feeling. So I know like once a zone kicking, I'm like, all right, I'm in that zone, like, and it's just there. So I feel like it just pulled me that direction. I ain't really like plan it.
It just happened like that.
Yeah.
So can you kind of let me in on your writing process, your recording process? Because it sounds like with your music, it comes from inside. Like it's some deep shit. Like if you know what I'm saying, when you listen to it. So how do you channel that deepness into a melody?
Shit. I mean, I like to drink before I go to the studio. I drink, you know what I mean? And then I just kind of, I don't know, like I throw on a couple beats, boom, boom, be going through it. Dancing, listen to it loud, play with melodies. I'll do like my mumbling melodies. Like I'll find a melody first. I'm big on melodies. So I'm like, play around with it. Then I just know like the one that sticks is like a beat, and I know I'm like, ooh, because the words will come to the melody quick. I'm like, ooh, oh, that's gonna be hard. And I'll start laying it. Right. And then I could tell like in that first couple bars, like it's gonna pick up. The energy picks up from there. Then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fully in. Now I'm locked in.
So you be in there just vibing.
I be in there vibing.
What's he like in the studio?
I feel like it's the weirdest thing to see.
I love it. Bro is very creative. He helped me at times.
Okay.
Many things so important. So like he's a monster in the studio.
A rock star.
Like for real.
For real.
I mean, that be jumping around. Once I turn it off, I be jumping around the whole studio. Right.
I mean, that's how you got to do it. That's how you capture that energy, bro. You be in it. So what's your favorite part of the musical process? You like recording? You like being on stage? Like, what's your favorite part?
My favorite thing is being able to share it. I like being on stage.
You like being on stage?
I like being able to perform, because I feel like that is a spiritual bond between like the listener and the artist and the creator. Because it's like, to be able to relate to somebody is so powerful. Through music is so powerful, because it's like a language of its own. It's like, I know you without having a sit down conversation with you. Like, I got a chance to experience a part of what you felt. Exactly. And now you're like embodying this energy. You're living within this world that you created, that comes from you and what you've been through and what you experienced. And I get it, like as a listener, they get a chance to live in that. So that's always like the greatest experience when I like meet people and I see it in their eyes. Like they're like, wow, like I love this. This is dope. And that's like my most favorite thing about it.
Yeah, and music is relatable. There's people that you can touch because y'all go through the same thing. So you call yourself the king of the lost kids. Like, what's a lost kid?
Lost kid. lost kid is basically a child that, grew up with like limited guidance, kind of like self-raised in a sense.
Yeah.
So I like to use this term lost kids paradise. So I feel like outside is a lost kids paradise. A lot of like this younger generation, I consider them lost kids because they be outside from a young age. They parents outside doing something. So they not, it's like lack of structure, but you create your structure. So it's like beauty within it, but it's a struggle. So I embody like, being a lost kid. And then just like my history of like my childhood is where that really came from. Like I just felt like I was a lost kid, being one of many siblings, a lot, and not really having that connection with my father personally, and I didn't have a connection with my mother either until like later in my life. So I just felt like I'm just here, I'm just a being.
That's a different. It's almost like an oxymoron because you got a lot of siblings, but you still felt like you was alone.
Exactly.
So that's like kind of got to be a real deep experience, man.
It is. Yeah.
But I feel you, man, on the lost kid thing because like I was the only child. You know what I'm saying? My mom used to be at work all the time, single mom. So I just be coming home by myself. You know what I'm saying? I'd be at home by myself for hours. Like 9 years old, just going home,
doing
making
your own
Pop-Tarts
thing,
and
right?
shit. And then you just having to entertain yourself and having to
Exactly.
just get yourself through. Like if you have a bad day, it ain't nobody to really talk to.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody to say nothing to. So I definitely feel that. But I've been kind of living with your music for the past couple of days, man, for sure. So I feel like your music it's like self-reflective. It's just like it's kind of self-deprecating at times, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like you kind of, holding yourself accountable on some shit.
Yeah, I do.
So is it like more than music to you? Are you like really having a therapy session with yourself, like just expressing it?
I do like to think that. Yeah.
I can tell, bro. That's
my
what it
music
sound
is
like.
definitely very therapeutic for me. It's a reminder, like anytime, like certain songs are like, all right, so it's a song that's going to be on the album I'm about to release.
Okay.
It's a song that's very important to me. So it's called, what's the song? I'm having a brain fart because I haven't decided on the name, but I'll just talk about the song. Okay. So it's to like, it was a moment in my life where like my older brother committed suicide and we was very close. And then my auntie passed and stuff. And it's just a song that just expresses that, like, you'll forever live on through me. And, and just remind me, like, we all going through things and it's okay, like, to talk, to, like, open up and, like, call your family member. Because, like, that's, like, me knowing I had hella siblings and not feeling like I could call is me. I had to learn to be accountable. Like, I can call and just say what's up and I need to talk and let it out. Like, and I feel like my brother needed more of that, like, So that song is like a very song that I listen to like a lot. And it just reminds me, like, anytime I'm going through anything mental, because I like to think that, like, I'm an advocate for mental health because I feel like in my family we deal with a lot of mental health, and that's just like that's what my whole brand is going towards. Like even like the lost kids thing, and that's my message to the lost kids is that, like, it's okay. Like, it's okay to create yourself from scratch. You don't have to let life kick your ass and respond to it negatively. Right. You could take the negative, because we're human. We're gonna be a balance of negative and positive energy. Thanks. Regardless. That's kind of like what makes us human in my view. And I just want to let them know, like, it's okay. Like, learn, be accountable for the bad that goes in your life, because it takes some self-accountability to learn and move forward type shit.
Exactly. So. And then I think another thing too is like kids like that, like once you get older and you experience life and you see how minuscule shit is, like it's important at the time, but like 5 minutes later, 5 months later, 5 years later, this shit's not gonna be important.
Exactly.
But you don't know what you don't know when you're a kid.
That's
true. You know what I'm saying? You can try to tell them that, but they're not gonna really know that until they experience it for themselves. So y'all just hold on, man. It get greater later, man.
Right.
It gets greater later. Y'all just hold on.
Just keep going. Don't give up.
Just keep
don't
going.
Give up. That's it.
How y'all feel about that message?
That's deep. I've been going all day.
I hear stuff like this.
Yeah, we talk like this in the house all the time.
Before we came here, that's what we were
y'all
talking
talking
about. Accountability.
Okay.
So
So y'all be holding each other accountable?
Yeah.
For real?
you can't be around.
Hold each other, and we gotta hold ourselves most importantly.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, definitely. Does it get hard to do that?
At times. I'm a stubborn motherfucker. So sometimes, like, I don't want to be accountable, motherfucker. Nah, fuck this shit.
The situation at the time is really not, because, growing up, I just need to take accountability.
Yeah.
I had to learn that shit. So once I start learning it, it make kind of situations easier for you too.
The worst thing is
nobody can't really judge. Like people can still judge you, but you can't really say nothing if I take accountability. Now let's talk about what you got going on. We can talk about me all day. I don't mind.
Right.
Shit.
Right.
That's how I feel.
And the thing I hate about that is like when somebody chewing you out or somebody just snapping on you and you know you was in the wrong. It's like, damn, I do deserve this shit.
Right.
You know, I hate that shit, bro. Cause it's like you right, but then shut up at the same
That's
time.
what I will say. I may not always admit to you that I'm being accountable. I'm gonna be self-accountable.
Yeah.
That's a healthy human thing too. Like sometimes I'm like, all right, I'm too prideful at times to tell you that I'm wrong.
Right.
But I'll take it. I know I'm wrong. It's not like that. You fucked up, nigga.
Exactly.
Don't do that no more.
Exactly, because ain't nobody perfect though. You know, don't be hard on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. So, do you feel like you found yourself? You were a lost kid. You feel like you found?
I feel like you're forever finding yourself.
Forever finding yourself. Okay.
Yeah. Every year I learn a new part of me. I'm like, I feel like every year. So I feel like even especially as a lost kid, you kind of like, that's what builds like that backbone. You kind of like got to be delusional. I'm like, I know myself. I got it figured out.
Yeah.
I had it figured out every year. And then the next year came and I realized how much I did not have it figured out.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, God damn.
Right. Yeah, you got it down.
Right, I don't have it figured out.
You don't got to figure it out. You don't got shit figured out.
Right.
You think you do it, and then you get a flat tire, and you're like, fuck.
Right.
Get humble, man. You got to be humble sometimes.
Exactly. I let go and let be. That's it. That's just be.
Yeah, man. So moving forward, man, you dropped Brace Yourself recently.
One of my favorites.
What's the inspiration behind that? I mean, you're talking about having a hard life and it get harder, so.
Boom. All right, so being a lost kid is not all, like, I like to bring out the beauties in it because outside is very fucking fun. Like, it's going to be, it's a lot of good and bad to it. It's drugs, but it's partying. It's
drugs are the bad part. That's the bad part.
Yeah, that's the bad part. But it's still like fun. Like I said, I believe in finding the positivity within everything. So I have positive moments through all the struggles in my life. So Brace Yourself was a moment where, all right, it was like a beautiful disaster. Because it was a time where I was still going through a lot of shit, but I was doing very well as far as like having fun. I was really outside a lot. I was partying like a fucking rock star. I'm staying up to 6 a.m. every night, which was very hard, like not good for my body, and drinking all the time and escaping, but it was fun. You know, I'm still gonna be a big kid about it. Like, it was fun while I know I had to recognize and take accountability. Like, I'm escaping something, and I still had to face it later. But so in that timing, I was like the rock star fucking king of the underground scene. I was partying all the time. I knew all the moves, all the after hours. People were always in my spots. I like spray painting my walls. I had the little studio in my spot in the city. So one night, I just was like, I was just partying all night, you know. Might have been dealing with this chick or not.
Maybe.
And it just inspired, and I liked her, but I'm like, brace yourself, I'm a rock star. Because she's always say, you a fucking rock star. Like, it's like, why are you this way? Yeah. So I'm just like, brace yourself.
So just be prepared for some shit.
Right. Be prepared, because it's going to be beautiful and very, very fucking interesting.
So when you look back on that moment in your life, or that time in your life, it might have been a blur, but I'm sure you learned something about yourself. What did you learn?
I learned slow the fuck down.
Okay.
And, you know, like,
Hit
be
a few
intentional.
speed bumps.
Yeah.
Why you laughing, bro?
Be intentional. Slow down and be intentional.
What you remember from that time, bro? You better tell a story about something.
Right.
Okay.
It was a chaotic time, but it's definitely like big on the slow down. Like, take your time, because it was like that time I felt like it was so fast because my days were like clashing in each other. I was just going all the time. I was just going, and not stopping to think and like reflect until I like had a crash. You know, like boom, crash. Crash leads to depression. Now I'm like, fuck. So it was like, that was like my biggest lesson. Like, take your time and be intentional with your moves and like your decisions. Like, be very intentional.
For sure. So speaking of being intentional, what's on the horizon for music? You've been dropping projects pretty steadily, dropping singles, features. So what's the next 6 to 12 months look like for you?
Okay, so August 2nd, I'm dropping. That's Tuesday. August 2nd, I'm dropping Hit Different with a video. That's a single. That's a crazy song. and then I'm going into my album. Don't have a date on that. I can give y'all the name though. There's no date on the album, but now I'm in album mode. It's already done. It's just finishing touches, doing some videos for it and getting some things together and building like the marketing plan for it. But Lost Kids Paradise will be dropping soon, and y'all gonna love it. Trust me. So it's a lot of great music on that album.
Lost Kids Paradise, man.
I feel like it's definitely one of my best. Gonna be definitely one of my best albums.
Okay, hey man, when it drop, you gotta come back, bro.
I will for sure. I will for sure.
So, you know what? When I was growing up and I was spending a lot of time alone, like I watched a lot of movies. What's some of your favorite movies, bro? How does that impact your music and your imagination?
Movies, I don't know. It doesn't. I just watched a lot of different things. I'm the type of person that like I'm very like manic. I'm like in my head, and that's also like the name of my clothing brand is
Yeah,
Manic.
I'm gonna ask you about that.
So I'm very like manic. So it's very hard for me to like stay focused to like really get inspired by movies. But I have an emotional connection with movies that I relate to. But I don't feel like it really like did anything as far as for music, because I'm always like, I don't know, like I'm just all over the place. Like music is just a random thought in my head. Like it just comes,
pop in there.
it just pops in there. Like I'm telling you. But I'm into anime now. I feel like anime inspires like my music now. Because I'll think about like that clip right there could go to this type of song.
Make a soundtrack for that shit.
So I'm very big on anime now. Like,
What was your favorite, Dragon Ball Z?
Man, when I was a kid, I'm not really into
everybody.
it now.
Everybody fuck with Dragon Ball
My
Z.
top favorite right now is Demon Slayer is definitely number one. I just love Demon Slayer. Seven Deadly Sins. I just like the storyline. And Hunter x Hunter. Killer is my guy.
Okay, all right. I seen Attack on Titan. I watched some of that.
That's my shit too.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
I can't forget about Attack on Titan. That's my shit.
Yeah, shout out to that.
Shout out to Levi, man.
Yeah, so more about the clothing brand, Manic. So what prompted that? Like, you always been into fashion?
Yeah, I have. So my mom was like into graphic arts and designing, so she's into that. So I feel like that's like became like one of my hobbies that I like realized I was good at back when I was in like middle school. I like used to draw things on back of jeans. Like I just had this notebook. I had this notebook where it was just jean pockets, and I would like design little things in the jean pockets and be like, yeah, this is gonna be this. It's like different clothing ideas. So I've always did that, and then that like elevated to like creating my own cover arts for like I did the brace self cover art. Okay. I started getting into that, and then I was just like, one day I just decided. Even in high school, I had a clothing brand that, what was the name of it? Votre Couture.
Okay.
I had a clothing like Votre Couture, and I sold it. I sold a good amount of it, but I was inconsistent when I was younger, so I just forgot about it. Life started lifing. But
bring that back, man. Trademark that real quick.
Right. Don't steal my shit.
Right.
I still got patents for it. but then so I wanted something to align with my brand, like the whole Lost Kids Paradise, Lost Kids, and like I said, my whole brand is big on like mental health awareness and like helping with mental health. So like I feel like I haven't been diagnosed, but I feel like I have bipolar depression. So when you have bipolar depression, at times you're like very manic, and those are times where somebody could be depressed and outside having the best time of their life. Yeah. That's a manic era. They're like crazy, frantic. What I was going through when I made Brace Yourself around that time. I was in my manic phase. I was top 10, man. I'm always like, couldn't stop moving, couldn't stay focused.
All over the place.
And then you go through a depression where it's like hard and everything is like you're just sad, you're just tired, like body tired and things. So I just wanted to create a brand that aligned with that and that could bring awareness to that, and that's why I came up with Manic. I spelt it a little different, but then I was like, Manic, I like Manic.
Okay, that's dope.
And that's when I started designing stuff for it.
So you're gonna be doing hoodies, you're gonna be doing suits, shoes, everything.
Oh, yeah. I got a whole catalog of designs. That's like I've been designed. That's just sitting waiting just for the time period of when I.
So you got your own music, you be performing, and you got your own merch. That's that's some money right there, man. I ain't gonna ask how much, but I'm just saying. So how do y'all fit into all of that? Do y'all rock with that campaign?
Of course.
Y'all fuck with that?
Brother.
Yeah.
Stay solid. All my niggas.
On the definition behind how you explain it, when you put it on, it's like you feel what you're saying. Real shit, like real. I love it.
That's what's up, man. I'm gonna have to get a t-shirt or something, bro.
You know, we like a family over this way, man. You know, Rich Slime, shout out my Rich Slime brothers, man. We RSG, man. Rich Slime Global. Free all my brothers out the, you know, y'all know the ones, man. Free Black Guala, free Flu Hunchos, Fast Way. So we like a family, like even down to everything, the merch we be wearing. Like shout out to Sig Company did the Jurassic Park edition for his clothing brand. So it's like we really a family over here, man. Like, and it like. It's so much inspiration that goes on within our circle and the way we hold each other accountable, or the way we talk music. I wouldn't trade these niggas for the world. It's like these are my brothers. We live together, kick it together, hang out. These are my family and my friends, and it's like it's forever locked in.
That's what's up, man. That's y'all keep it like that, man.
For sure.
Because you know how it be in the rap shit. Like all the groups break up, all the cliques split up.
Ain't got nobody though before the shit.
Exactly.
That's how I feel. You look like you with somebody, but not.
They want solid.
They meet people when they already there. See,
Right.
we fight and get into it with each other now. So money ain't gonna change it. We like, nigga, we still go in the back and fade, nigga. We still like, we still the same young niggas that we was. We had dirty ass shoes on and shit, hitting in the backyard. Like we gonna do the same thing when we rich. I'm like, nah, bro, you talking shit. Look, we gotta go catch a fade, nigga. Let's do it.
Who be running the 2K, bro?
This nigga right here. These two.
Man, y'all should have brought my PlayStation. What?
He said we get real serious.
If you put a P5, you got to no cash. I don't take you direct deposit. I don't take none of that.
All right, bro. All right,
This
man. We
nigga
gonna
have-
link up, bro.
Got to.
Yeah, we gonna definitely do
Fuck
that.
UFC, don't fuck with UFC.
I don't fuck with the UFC. I want to though. I want to get that shit. Sure, you know all the sports games, Madden, fucking 2K,
so
you know
yeah,
shit like that.
definitely
The
that
Call of Duty, I be on that shit.
I fuck with the
I be
COD.
on the card.
That's about the only thing I be on.
If I play on
Yeah. You on COD.
smoky shit.
Right.
That's probably like the only two games I played, COD and fucking Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto, okay.
That's about it. Oh, back Grand Theft Auto too.
Vice City and
Vice
shit.
City,
Yeah.
San Andreas.
Right.
Put the cheat codes in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Somebody pedestrians got a stick.
Right.
And, like police shooting at the pedestrians. Like shit in there.
Nigga going to war and shit.
Right.
Damn, bro. You gotta teach me how to do that shit, bro.
Yeah, that shit be fire.
Cheat codes.
Yeah, that shit be fire.
Yeah, I be on that. Yeah, that COD, bro. I be.
Or that super punch. We punching the shit out, they go, boom, they go flying. I tell you.
Damn, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, we gonna have to link up on some gang shit, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all talking a little bit too much. But so it sounds like you're building an empire. Sounds like you got your hands in a few different things. Like when it's all said and done, like what would you like to see that you've accomplished? Like what are some of those goals that you have?
Man, I wanna accomplish being able to like open up a center that helps young black kids with mental health. I wanna be able to get to that point, you know, build generational wealth within my family is one of my biggest goals. That's like big goals. Milestones is just, you know, being able to do what I love at a high level, being able to share with, you know, more of the world.
Right.
And, you know, and living within it and taking each day at a time. Like living within it and, you know, making some good money so I can travel the motherfucking world and, you know, see
live
some
a
sights and
little bit.
live. Yeah, like I want to experience. I want to be well experienced
Yeah.
in different things. I definitely have to go like visit the motherland. I got to go to Africa and like walk around naked or something. just it's empowering. Like it's empowering. Like I'm not going out there with chains. I'm finna walk around butt ass naked. Like soaking in the sun. I'll tell you, it's like simple little things like that is important to me. Like just freedom.
Yeah, freedom.
At some point we all searching for that, right?
Yeah, facts.
Just freedom.
Still looking for it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But now it's coming though, man. It's coming though. That's dope. I saw that you collab with Slime Aceto, Destroy Lonely, some of these guys out there. How did you get in contact with them? How did that link up happen?
Well, I mean, like I said, this is a family. We go way back. Like me and Slime go way back to like when I was in high school. You know what I mean? Like I got introduced to him through my nephew Smoke, who also rap. You know, rap. He's Rich Slime, big rapper. Shout out Smoke.
Shout out
but
Smoke.
That's how I got introduced to Aceto, because he was hanging out with them a lot. Cool, solid nigga, man, from day one. And yeah, and then how I ended up meeting Lone is Neezus. We all do music, so then Neezus went to school with Lone. And Neezus been on the music scene, doing his thing and stuff like that. So Lone knew who he was. They connected in school. He started coming to our studio and working. Him and Lone was working. They were workaholics. Their work ethic is impeccable. Yeah. They were working every day, all day, 8 songs a day, going in like, not letting up. And then, and then we just built the bond. Like, 'cause like I said, like our circle is such a like like it's a one of a kind feeling, like kicking it with us, like, cause they just see like I could be comfortable, be myself, like it's all types of shit you gonna see go down in the pit, man, the snake pit for real, the real snake pit. Y'all gonna know, like, you know what I mean? It's so much shit gonna go down, you never know what to expect. Yeah, I walked in last night to a party, like, like shit, y'all got no invite. It's just it's just there, you know. It just happens, so it's like
I be having the vibes coming through, huh?
Yeah, so we just connected, and you know, we all just love music so much that, you know, we just connect and just put things together, bring those creative energies together, and came up with some great music.
That's dope, man. Y'all gonna shoot a movie or something? Sound like that's what y'all need next.
Bro, you feel me, bro?
Yeah, not facts.
This is the director.
Oh, you direct this shit too?
Facts. You got the vision. You got the vision.
Yeah, I just shot a video yesterday, really. I directed my whole video. I mean, I had a cameraman come out there and shoot it, but I directed it and I edited it myself.
Damn.
Yeah, y'all that shit. Fire.
That movie stuff though.
But nah, that would be fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
A movie would be
We
fire.
all some characters. So
Right. Right.
Yeah. I definitely gotta do that. Documentary, something.
Oh yeah. Oh no, the documentary is there's a couple Richline vlogs that's out there, man. Shout out to Where's Perry. You know what I mean? There's definitely some vlogs out there that is definitely gonna grow. Like that is something that's been in the conversation, and there's already a couple out. Like when we did Rolling Loud, we got that vlog that's up on YouTube when we was out there in Miami.
That shit was fine.
Yeah, it was fire. Fire,
A
man.
movie now.
Right.
Like a movie.
Skits. Into the rich
Facts. Right.
Start from last year, Miami vibe, Rolling Loud.
Right.
Go through, you gonna see you ain't missing nothing.
Right.
I'm
gonna go watch it.
Right. The New York edition coming soon. All the different things, man. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, I keep it going, man. Yeah, I keep that shit going. So I saw you did some songs with Headcrack.
Oh yeah.
He's mostly known for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show on there. So how did that happen? How did that connection happen?
Oh wow, that's a funny story. So I was at it was this point in my career where I was doing a lot of open mics. This is 2018 sometime. Okay. So that was like my way to like push myself out there. I was like, boom, I was open mic every weekend. I was finding all the open mics. I like literally had a list in my notes of like all the open mics, what time, what their price might be, or if it was free, if I gotta bring a certain amount of people. Boom, long story short, I did a show at Apache Cafe.
Okay, shout out to Apache.
Yeah, shout out to Apache. Definitely a dope venue.
Yeah.
So I did the show there, and it was a unique show. So it was like you had to like freestyle in the beginning, and then they like pick 3 artists, then y'all perform a song, and then they had judges. Headcrack was one of the judges on the panels. So I made it to like the final 4. This fucking phenomenal lyricist, he won. His freestyle was just like hands down. Like I was like, yeah, that nigga won. Like he was snapping off the top too. Like he was snapping. Yeah. So it was like boom. So boom. But afterwards, Headcrack came and connected to me. He was like, yo, your song was dope as shit. Like you got like, I feel like as far as music, you won. With that, let's connect. We exchanged information, and you know how it be when you meet people. But it took about a year before we like really got up. Then we got up, linked, went to the studio, and we came up with All the Way Lit. So we worked on All the Way Lit, and then it's just been history ever since. He's a good dude, man. Man, like still my friend to this day, man. Like it's like a big brother. He's definitely a mentor in my life. Like good dude, solid dude. Wow. We just dropped some new shit. The Mona Lisa Stars Afro Beats remix. Okay. And that's something that's dope that just recently happened. So. Yeah. Shout
out to Haircraft, man. I remember him freestyling and shit like that on the radio. Man.
You know, he's actually where I did one of my first biggest concerts ever. I've got a chance to open up for Eric B. and Rakim. Damn. Through Headcrack. For real? In Chicago, yeah. Damn. This was like 4 years ago, something like that. Maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Damn, I got to meet them and everything. It was wonderful. Like I really had an experience. Like I was like, wow, this is dope. Like I got to stand on stage while they performed their set. And I was like, oh, what? Like I got to really see the crowd. Like, that's crazy, I got to see the art from that perspective. And then he actually be having a person on the stage like painting when Eric B. and Rakim and then when they rap, when they perform. They got a painter that like paints them and stuff like that. So it's so dope. Like it's such a dope experience.
Yeah, shout out to Eric B. and Rakim, the pioneers, man.
For sure.
Definitely, some of the OGs for sure. What kind of advice did they give you? Did you remember anything? Any jewels they dropped?
They're just like, he's the artist, keep going. That's like the most simplest but best advice somebody can keep giving. It's just like, Once you stop, don't give up. Like just keep going. You're gonna learn as you go. Just go.
You don't fail until you quit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So it was just like it was simple, but it held a lot of power.
Right.
Like keep going.
Yeah.
That's it. You got this shit.
Yeah.
You gave me a pound. I was like, bet. That's fine.
That's what's up. So you see, I'm sure you guys are big fans of the rap game, hip hop. You see the game kind of changing. It changes like every 3 or 4 years, really.
Yeah.
It's like, the females kind of running it right now.
Yeah.
Niggas going to jail for Ricos and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, people jumping into different genres, like we spoke about earlier. Like, where do y'all see rap and hip hop going? You got AI kind of coming in, changing things up. Like, where do y'all see it going in the next 5 years?
I mean, I feel like everybody always gonna want that lit bass 808, all that trap shit. Everybody gonna want that, but I feel like the frequency, the real music, like songs for real,
like international
frequencies and
songs. You
shit.
feel
Like,
I feel like that's really gonna come back. Like people really gonna feel music now.
Yeah.
Stop trying to I'm not saying don't feel music now, but you know what type of soul music.
Yeah.
You really feel like
fast. Like sometimes
sleep.
play the old some 90s music, bro. You just it just make you feel good. Like
I don't know. My theory on it is like I don't like the idea of genres, and y'all can scold me for this. I just like music to just be free expression. I don't like all you hating ass old niggas out there that's trying to say niggas don't know music. Music just evolve. You can't shape music. I hate when people try to shape music like it should go by this formula. Like, no, dude, get the fuck out of here. We're expressing, nigga. We just young kids expressing and living in the fucking moment. Stop trying to hate on our shit because you can't do it. Pretty much, but I respect all music because I got to that point because I listened to so many genres. I listened to Witch House. I listened to Afrobeat. I listened to everything because I respect the creation of music as a whole.
Exactly.
So I don't like I really hate the comparing and the where it's going and what's music is free. It's gonna go all types of places.
Like it's music has no real definition. You can ask 10 different people to make music and they're gonna make 10 different things. So it's like it means something to everybody, but it doesn't have a very solid definition.
Exactly.
So
expression.
It's just energy, bro. It's just
Yeah, you gotta embody all of it. And that's why I have my chaos music. Sometimes I wake up and feel chaotic as fuck. I'm like, you know what, I'm about to go in there and yell. You know what it is? Sometimes I feel like singing. I feel like singing. So it's like, it's expression. I never want to lose that. I never want it to because I know it's just as much equal to the business side of it, but I never want the business to overtake me where I'm just thinking all about the numbers and what's gonna work for the I want to just express and then we're gonna find a way to fucking market this shit. You know what I mean? If we had so we're gonna push
somebody
it
gonna fuck with it. I got a fan base already, so
sure.
Yeah, at least got them,
For sure.
So what are some of your dream collabs? Who's somebody you really want to work with? Dead or alive?
My dream collabs as of now definitely be Pink Panthers.
Okay.
Interesting, right? It's so off the wall.
Okay.
I do want to work with Alice Glass, Witch House, Fire, known Crystal Castles, what she's known for. Uzi, most definitely. Who else? Hold on. I know there's somebody that I know I need to say. There's a couple people. I definitely want to work with a couple rock bands. I definitely want to work with Fall Out Boys.
Okay.
Yachty, I could see me and Yachty making some interesting music. There's a couple people out there though, but that's just to mention a few.
Hey man, y'all better, collab with my boy on the way, man. Collab with him.
It's an experience.
What about y'all? Who y'all want to work with?
Me, I'm gonna be honest with you, Chris Brown.
Chris Brown, okay.
They look like Chris Brown, don't they? This is a little brother.
Chris Brown, Amy Winehouse, but she
They got AI now.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy. They try to push the real creators out. We ain't finna make bot music, man. Stop.
I respect a lot of singers growing up.
Yeah.
But me, honestly, I'm a boy Breezy.
Chris Breezy.
I can't leave out Few, man. Uncle Few, definitely gotta work with Few. Come on.
Okay.
Got to.
Got to.
Right, the Toxic Kid. Come
if I made a song with somebody, it'd just be like, I love Rihanna.
Okay.
I know that, right? He said we should work.
Right.
That's how you gonna jump in the DM. We should work.
If I was to work with an artist, I want it to be a woman, like Nikki, somebody like, you feel me?
All right. That's what's up. That's some hard collabs, man. I think we can make those happen, bro.
Anything can happen, man.
Yeah.
I don't take no for an answer.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like, look, I want this to happen. I don't care like how we got. Who's gonna make it happen? Like I said, it's equally the music. It's not just a business transaction for me. It's like I want to create and see what we create together. Like
Exactly.
I enjoy their music, and I would like to like make something with them, see what we can create.
Yeah, you
Rihanna the GOAT, though.
Yeah,
Rihanna
is the GOAT though.
Shout out to Rihanna. That's hard, man. What about on the musical side? Like, where you get your beats from? Do you produce? You play any instruments, anything like that?
I don't. I've made like 3 beats in my entire life. I'm impatient. I can't like beat making it too patient. Like it take too much time. Right. So like, I made like 3 beats. I made a couple songs to a couple beats I made, but I just work with different producers here and there. Got a couple gems on this album. Some big producers that's out here. You know.
How do producers get in contact with you?
I mean, through the whole team. We all break bread, man. We share any information, anybody we know, you know. And then sometimes producers reach out. They like come across me on Instagram and they'll reach out to me. And they'll send me a pack and I'll give it a listen. Always send me a pack, you know, I'm always gonna listen. I'm not one of the people that's not gonna open it, I'm gonna listen. If I don't use it, send me another one. That's what that means.
Right. I heard that.
And once you get done, it's up to you from there. Like, I be making personal relationships with my producers. Like, I'll call my producer via FaceTime and like have a conversation. Like, it don't even have to, everything don't have to be about music. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, we need to build a relationship. So,
Facts.
God, bro.
Facts. Definitely shout out to Bones. He's
Bones,
definitely
Alex,
a producer that I have a personal friendship with, man. That's my guy.
So building relationships. I mean, your network is your network, man.
For sure.
That's what they say.
Sure.
That's what they say. So back
you have $1 million and don't know where to spend that shit. $1 billion and don't know where to invest it right to flip it for real. Like, oh God,
it's gonna blow it.
Right. Telling you.
Yeah, you do. So yeah, back to the mental health thing. You say you want to be an advocate for that. Like, what do you hope to add to that conversation of mental health?
What I hope to is, let me think about the question so I can see how I'm gonna answer it. What do I want to add to it?
So just the conversation. Like, what do you want people to know from your experience?
That I would say that it's okay to be self-aware and know, like, it's not a bad thing to say you have mental health. I have fucking mental health, guys. I'm mentally ill.
We all got mental health.
I want to make it cool to be aware and say it, like, because that's the biggest problem with mental health is they don't want to. It's hard to say it and know that like I have mental problems, like, because people think like, okay, they're just bad. They just think people are gonna be like this, when it's like realistically, we all kind of got mental problems, like you know what I mean? Like we all dealing with fucking anxiety.
The people that don't think that they do are the ones that really have it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
They're the ones that really got it.
I definitely want to add that, and I just want it to be like, I want to just start kind of like targeted younger, like that's my focus, like with the youth, and the black youth especially, because I'm a black male that had to grow up in this society. So of course all youth, that's not taking nobody out the picture.
All lives matter.
Yeah, but I relate in that sense, and I know like some of the things they go through on a day-to-day basis of being a little kid from the street in Atlanta, or you know wherever street you're from, or just having to cope with your own emotions, or not understanding what you know what's been going on in your life, as you're raising and everything, and just you know being vocal about it and learning that it's okay. You know what I mean? It's gonna build like the character that you need to be like the person that you're gonna become.
You can't solve a problem unless you address it.
Exactly.
You know, a lot of people just sweep shit under the rug and then.
Exactly. So it's cool to have problems because we all got them. I'm trying to tell you.
And there's nothing new under the sun, man. Somebody that went through whatever you went through.
Exactly.
It's always gonna be somebody.
And I understand it could kind of be annoying. It could kind of be annoying to like have somebody, because I know when I was younger, it definitely was annoying when people was like, I've been through this. I'm like, oh my God. You don't know that.
Right.
Like, you know, but that's a part of it too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's where that self-accountability, like, build that, you know, and just, you know, fuck it.
Yeah. All right.
Let go and let be.
Appreciate that. That's a definite message that needs to be out here, and it's gonna keep getting bigger because I see more people talking about it. The more people that talk about it, the more the conversation spreads. So, at least putting it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But all right, man. What else? So, what's next for you guys, man? Anything you guys want to let the people know before we bounce up out of here?
I'm a new artist. I've been around my brother for a lot of years and stuff, watching him work. I'm just new to the scene. I'm a singer, so I have some coming soon. Just express myself as well. My type of style is women. You know,
okay.
I
mean, mine too.
I like to talk about, I like to create music. Like he said, he creates music in a different way. Me, it's kind of toxic, but the women have to be there who I'm talking about.
Right.
But
Process.
I ain't talking about her. And that's messed up. But I'm just coming. What I'm coming soon is just a smooth criminal. Like I love women. I just love the problems they come with, and I love to solve them.
Okay. All right.
I'm just smooth, bro. Like I'm
There's a lot of women with a lot of problems that need you.
Not light-skinned niggas back.
Light skinned nigga back. But that's fine.
I'm
That's
done.
so, I'm gonna hear a lot of R&B. I mean, yeah, I can rap and turn up and spit some shit, but nah, man.
R&B.
That's it.
What's your IG, bro? What's your IG?
Oh, 59Kbo. 5, number 5, IVE, number 9, INE, Kbo. It's changed soon to Pretty Thug Kbo, but I'm trying to get that in the works.
Hey, man. All right.
Nah, I got a couple things in motion. I really just been working on visuals and shit like that for right now. Like I said, I just shot a video yesterday, and before that, I shot like 3 videos within a 2-week span. You feel me?
Yeah.
Really trying to get my visuals out there. You feel me? That's it. Like,
What's your IG, man? How they find you?
shit. Oso Chapo. OSOCHAPO.
Hit
All
my boy.
platforms.
Dropping shit soon. That's it. Tune in. That's it. Lost Kids Paradise. That's it. King of the fucking oh wait. So can I do that?
Yeah.
King of the Lost Kids.
All right.
You're right. Yeah. But yeah, go follow me on all fucking platforms. The Mahdi fucking music. That's THEMAHDIMUSI motherfucking C. You did.
Bitch. All right, man. I appreciate y'all boys pulling up, man. That's another 24. We out.
That's another fucking 24.
Right.
That was fine.
Boy, yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was very genuine.
Yeah. That was hard.
For that.